Hey everyone, it's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United. A bit of an unconventional match reaction here, just lying in bed. I'm absolutely shattered, to be honest with you. Just finished watching the game, and it was a freaking gash-tastic end to the game there. United have just played Anderlecht away from home in Belgium. We've given away a one-goal lead that we could have taken back to Manchester just stupidly. Mourinho's made some negative choices in the second half, sitting back a little bit, inviting the goal in a lot of ways, and also bringing that freaking Belgian tree Fellaini on to be planted back in his motherland. What was he thinking there? Way too negative. If that's not a negative substitution, I don't know what is. Taking Marcus Rashford off, who looked so lively, created chances, added shots, very unlucky not to get one himself, and very influential. Taking him off and bringing on that freaking Belgian tree, Fellaini. He just allowed them back into the game. Does Jose not learn? Does he not learn bringing the Belgian tree on late in games causes us problems? Because that's what happened. We gifted them an opportunity in the second half. It was absolutely disgusting. The second half performance in general was just terrible. We were so negative. We allowed them to play their football, whereas in the first half we were pressing a lot higher. We were playing more with a higher tempo and committing more numbers forward. And in the second half we just allowed them to get back into the game, which is just disgraceful, really. Jose, the Portuguese Mr. Bean himself, he's got to take a lot of the freaking flack for not managing to see out this game and take the 1-0 lead back to Manchester, where it would have been a lot easier. I mean, you know, United should beat Anderlecht, of course, at Old Trafford next week. But we should have beaten them tonight. We should have seen out the game in the second half when we're 1-0 up. After a good first half display, it was decent. You know, we got at them. We created a fair few chances. Once again, United not able to capitalise on the chances we create and put them in the back of the net. Because we had a good few glaring opportunities tonight, which we missed. We couldn't put away. We've hit the post. All sorts of chances created that we didn't capitalise on. So that's where we've lost the game tonight. And also just being absolutely piss poor and negative in the second half. I think there's been some very disappointing individual performances in there. Paul Pogba springs to mind, the £89 million man once again. What does he actually bring to the table? I'm looking at him. I'm looking at him playing alongside Michael Carrick. And I'm thinking, God, Michael Carrick's way better than this twat. This twat, Paul Twatba, comes in for 89 mil, and he's bloody useless. He is, and he isn't. He's just not really good, is he? He's certainly not worth that sort of money. I know that's gonna linger over him like a shadow for a long time, that price tag, because it's not really his fault. But when you look at him, you think £89 million. Who could we have signed for £89 million? Probably 2 or 3 players more effective and better than Paul Pogba at the moment. I mean, I know I'm being a bit harsh because at times he has looked good, but if you're that sort of money, if you do it consistently over in Serie A for a couple of years, you come over here and you just look like a complete melter. And it's very disappointing, you know. It's disappointing. Of course, mistakes in the second half made by him. And generally, just another piss-poor performance to add to the catalogue of piss-poor performances from Paul Pogba this season. Shit, that's a lot of P's. Piss-poor planning, piss-poor performance from Paul Pogba. You know, very lacklustre, that's all I can say. Alongside him, Michael Carrick, I thought in the first half, he's played really well. He's controlled the tempo of the game. He's really run the midfield, something that Paul Pogba knows nothing about. So Michael Carrick out of the two of them, I'd take Mickey C all day long. He's going to be a big loss when he leaves. He's getting old, isn't he, there? But he still looks like a top quality player. I thought he was very good. Defensively, you know, we were good. Even in the second half, defensively, I can't really fault us apart from the error for the goal and conceding that header late on. It was very disappointing. But first half, decent. We created chances. Mkhitaryan's goal came from a rebound, and he somehow managed to put it in at the left-hand post from a real tight angle, just slotted it in there. Great finish from him. Good, lively first half performance from him. Second half performance, bit shit. Anthony Martial's second half performance. Who is that guy? Is he a professional footballer? I don't know. But based on that second half performance, Anthony Martial, sort your freaking life out, pal. Just one of those days. It's one of those days, lads. It was going okay. Would have been happy with the 1-0 away from home to take to Old Trafford. It's not worked out that way. We've gifted Anderlecht an opportunity. We've invited them back into the game via negative tactics and negative substitution. And Anthony Martial came on as bloody useless. So Jose's got it wrong tonight. The players haven't performed by and large. There's been some good performance in there. Marcus Rashford, I think, is excellent. After we scored the goals, Zlatan Ibrahimovic showed a bit of his leadership qualities coming in there, gathering the players in a huddle, saying, come on, lads, we need to do more. We can freaking do more. Let's do more. Did they do more? No, they didn't, because probably at half-time, Jose's gone, right, let's do less, which is very disappointing. But there we have it. United still in a good position here. We should be able to beat Anderlecht at home. But we have got an away goal. That's important to take over there. We just need to make it tight and play our game at Old Trafford, score an early goal, get a couple of goals and just make it a nice chilled out evening for us. The longer we go at Old Trafford without scoring, the sketchier and the more likely it is that Anderlecht are going to get back into the game it is. So, tough tie. It's going to be a tough tie. I tweeted earlier before the game that if United don't win the Europa League, then we're absolutely shite because we're by far the biggest team left in this competition. There's some good teams in it, but come on. Look at the teams left in it. We're very lucky to be in this situation. And if we can't get past Anderlecht, then we're pretty much, like England against Iceland. That's pretty much what it would be. Not quite as bad, but that's sort of an epic mare. We can't really finish in the top four this season. We might do. It's very unlikely. We can win the League Cup and we can win the Europa League and do the double and qualify for the Champions League next year that way. That's what we have to do. If we don't win the Europa League, it's a massive fail. But if we do, it's actually a really good season. 2 trophies in qualification in Jose's first season in charge. That would be a brilliant season if it can happen. Can it happen? Get your thoughts and opinions in below. Let me know what you thought about the game below. Please do get commenting. Always like interacting with you guys. Sorry about this unconventional video. I'm just really lazy right now. I actually can't be bothered to sit up. So there you go. Let me know what you thought about the game against Anderlecht tonight. We take an away goal back to Manchester for the game next week. We should be able to see off Anderlecht at home. But very disappointing that we've managed to give away that lead. When we could have so easily just held on to it and been a bit more positive and maybe added to it, but a bit negative in the end. Let me know what you think. Please do get commenting. You can follow me on social media and tweet at me at Mr. Flying Pig HD. Thank you for watching and tuning in to Flying Pig United. Smash a big juicy like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed for upcoming content. Come on, Jose. Stop being a Portuguese Mr. Bean, pal. And let's be a bit more positive. We are Manchester United after all. We're supposed to be battering teams. I don't care who we are, where we're playing. We should always be trying to add to our lead, not take a freaking 1-0 lead back to Manchester with us against some shitty Belgian side. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take it easy. This is the big. Come on, United. I'll see you very soon for the Chelsea game when we've got to batter those freaking bastards, even though they're doing really, really well. So it's going to be a tough game. But I'll see you then. Thanks for tuning in. This is the pig. Take it easy.